The moon landings were faked. Apollo 11 didn't happen. Humans never set foot on the moon. Heard all this before? Conspiracy theories surrounding the moon landings have proved persistent in the 50 years since Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin took their first small steps on the lunar surface. Was the giant leap for mankind really just a big lie? It has been claimed that the US government faked Apollo 11 and subsequent missions either to give the USSR a significant setback in the space race, to increase funding for NASA, or to deflect attention from the Vietnam War. Conspiracy theorists claim that NASA staged the moon landings in a film studio and that there are obvious red flags in the video and photographs. Finding proof that the landings were staged is the foundation of any argument for any of these points of view. One of the most popular conspiracy arguments is that there are never any stars in Apollo photos. Free from Earth's light pollution and hazy atmosphere, you would expect to see thousands of stars in all the astronauts' images, and when the Eagle landed on the moon, it didn't scatter any dust. Others draw attention to an anomaly in an Apollo 16 mission photograph of a moon rock. Like a lettered movie prop, it looks to have a C inscribed on it. A more refined justification of the faked landings is based on many misconceptions about NASA technology and lunar physics. The American flag that Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong planted on the moon is a well-known image. In some pictures, it seems to flutter in the breeze. How could this happen when the moon has no wind? According to NASA, Aldrin moved the flag by twisting the flagpole in order to collect lunar dust. Theorists have even suggested that filmmaker Stanley Kubrick may have helped NASA fake the first lunar landing, given that his 1968 film, 2001: A Space Odyssey, proves that the technology existed back then to artificially create a space-like set. And as for Virgil I. Grissom, Edward H. White, and Roger B. Chaffee, 3 astronauts who died in a fire while testing equipment for the first moon mission, they were executed by the US government, which feared they were about to disclose the truth. The Van Allen belts are maybe the most conclusive proof that the landings were staged. There are 2 enormous belts that encircle the Earth in the form of donuts. They are composed of solar wind-derived, very energetic charged particles. Some people think that if humans had traveled through these belts, they would have been exposed to fatal radiation. So, if you believe in this conspiracy, then you're not alone. 6% of Americans said they thought the lunar landings were fake, and 5% said they were undecided. There have been many counter-arguments to this theory, but they are then followed by double counters from conspirators, and it all ends up in creating a vicious circle of facts and fakes. What are your thoughts on the supposedly fake moon landing? Let us know in the comments down below. And yeah, see you next time. Until then, keep conspiring.